Yeah, so I'm continuing with my love of all things beam streaming. Channel setup. Oh God, really, box? The worst box. The worst ever. Yeah, so I am pretty much ready to go with the streaming. I've already read this one. I need more parts for my creation. Oh, that's put in the middle of the drawer, isn't it? That's what he was doing there. Anything else around here? Any other trash? Small organics. There's loads of stuff downstairs, I know that, but any small stuff? These I don't think actually are rubbish, so we can probably ignore those. Let's just keep going with this for now. Oh, okay. Yeah, so all ready to go with the stream. Just need some time to play around with it. Just an initial stream. I'm going to do something I think where I let's do a quick level of something. Not some Viscera, but something else. Something that doesn't matter if it is re-uploaded. I wouldn't want to try and stream something that... Where did these come from? I wouldn't want to try and stream something that's part of a current series, because something might go wrong with the record. I'm not really sure about getting the recording out. Oh, God. Getting the recording off of Beam yet. Do I record at the same time? Do I download the VOD or something like that? I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to do. But for that reason, I won't want to disrupt a series by messing around on the new system. It just needs me playing around. And I will have... Go on. Off you go. Off you go. Party at the seaside, whatever you're doing. Party at the seaside? What am I talking about? Yeah, so I will give you a warning when I'm going to do some official stuff on there. But otherwise, pop along to Beam if you want to. Just look for me, leesusss, on there. It's very easy to find. The usual name and stuff. I know Rampage has already got on there and registered for messages when I'm streaming. He's a good chap like that. And should I send some barrels up? That'd be efficient, wouldn't it? Oh, there's a cup. I got it. I was worried there for a second that I wouldn't be able to reach it. Yeah, or you can, pop on Twitter. I don't do much on Twitter. Don't worry. I'm not a crazy Twitter spammer where I just constantly put messages on there all the time of, quite frankly, a lot of nonsense. That's what this channel's for. Rampant nonsense from me. What is going on with that barrel? Any more barrels? No? Any more barrels to go? One more barrel? One more barrel. Let's move for one more barrel. One more barrel. One more barrel for the... There we go. One more barrel for the fun ride to the top. There we go. One more barrel? No, we'll just go with that for now. Yeah, so if you pop on Twitter though, then you get updates on what I'm doing. Just because it happens automatically. I upload a video on here, I add to a playlist, it tells you. Maybe you don't want that from your Twitter. I don't know. Right now on my Twitter I get nothing but adverts. Well, not nothing but adverts, I get lots of other things as well, but I get no shortage of adverts. What, are you stuck in the floor? Don't be stuck in the floor. Yeah, it's bizarre adverts. For some of the things I don't actually know what they are. I mean, I'm not a dummy. No matter what I behave like on here. But the fact that I don't actually know what some of the things are they're advertising is just a very strange feeling. I can usually make sometimes I can barely fathom a guess of what they're talking about on the adverts. They're just general promoted stuff on Twitter. Random stuff. Well, it is random. No, it is random. It is random stuff. Because they're just spamming it out. They're not even targeting people properly. It's understandable if I get things about, I don't know, London and things like that. I'm in London and I do things like I get tweets from the... I'm on the mayor's Twitter and stuff like that, just because I want to know what's going on. Like, for example, strikes. Like today, tube strikes. And what's being done about it. I don't want to know what's being done. So that would make sense. If I got things related to that, that's fine, But why? I don't know how you just target everybody. Is that how you do advertising on? I guess that's how you do advertising in the in most of the world, you know, when you put an advert on TV, you don't think particularly hard about who's going to see it. Well, that's not true either, is it? Because of course I'm arguing with myself. Well, you know, you're not arguing with me. You're just nodding along enthusiastically, agreeing with everything I say. Obviously. I hope you aren't. But you know, when they put things on TV, they do target them to some degree. You know, you advertise based upon sports events or what's going on, or you know, they even tailor adverts now to people sponsoring whoever's sponsoring the movie tonight, whichever company. They'll make a reference to the film sometimes on some of these things. You know, so you do target to some degree. When you put things on telly, on the TV, you have some idea of who you want to see it. But is that not how it works on Twitter? You just... Here you go. Anybody out there with a Twitter account, have a look at this. It just seems like a really sloppy way of doing it. Maybe it's really cheap, but I shouldn't think so. Advertising's expensive. Doesn't seem a very effective way of doing stuff. Right, let's just fish some of these executives out of here. That face. That staring expression. You get the feeling though possibly that that's what he looked like in real life when he was not in real life, but when he was alive. Possibly that expression wasn't any more intelligent, any more considered. I don't know. It's easy to be hard on the money people. And if it, what is going on here? Go past. Get off me. Just because they're business people in suits doesn't mean they're evil. Some of them are even quite nice, possibly. They've all got a horrible job to do. They haven't just a horrible job as me. But oh God, it's just there's so much mopping around here. Maybe this conveyor belt isn't a good. It's fun, but maybe it isn't a good idea after all. I don't know. We'll get some buckets down here. I think it's probably making more work for me. I don't know. I'm a bit worried about the space here as well. I think there'll be enough space. I think it's one of those things where it looks like there's not a lot of boxes, but maybe there are. It's one of those, not an optical illusion, just I don't know, because they're spread out. It doesn't look like quite so many. But I've been caught out like that before. It's quite a generous area they've given us here. Let's be careful then. If I'm talking about possibly space being an issue, let me be more careful then. Rotate properly. There we go. Yeah, so I've been enjoying watching a bit of Skyrim again, even though I'm not really back into wanting to play it. The trouble is still that I know so much of the game that there's I know so much of the game that it's hard to find surprises in the feeling fresh feeling. And I had a little bit for a while. I played a little bit of Special Edition just for a little while, because what? Because it was something new, I guess. And I wanted to see how much difference it made, which I didn't find too much. But that's why I wanted to do it again, and it was all right for a while. It was. I want to. I don't know. I want to give myself a new experience where I'm again doing something in a different way that makes it feel different for me. I don't know. I need a change to how I'm experiencing Skyrim, and just the special edition part wasn't enough. Oh dear, we've left some feet behind. It's a bit of a feature of the super soldier, removing certain parts and leaving them lying around, chopping people in half, knocking someone completely in two pieces. Yeah, so I'm at a loss at the moment to think of something unique to do with Skyrim. I know I sort of abandoned the assassin one. It was okay, but I was actually you're all your component parts, aren't you? Really, have here. I didn't want to abandon it, but I was just not into it as much as I should be. That was the problem. So I still haven't ever finished the Dark Brotherhood quest. Not all of them, which is unusual for me. I usually do all the quests, but I didn't do on that one. So I don't know. I'm not going to say anything about coming back to it because there's a good chance I won't. But that's again, I need something again, like the Pilgrim one, where it's going to be something that's going to give me a new, interesting experience. Who were you before you were Component Parts? You were Carl Watkins. You're all over the place now, Carl. Well, you're mostly in the box, actually, I guess. There we go. Horrible damn sofas anyway. I'd hate to work in a place like this. The horrible... I thought it was actually going to turn the other way. That's such a horrible piece of art. I thought it was going to turn, you know, portrait rather than landscape. But there you go. A miserable place to work. Dark, low ceilings, gloomy. You can almost smell these chairs. Can you smell the chairs? I think I can smell the chair. It's sort of... It's the sort of... I don't know. Not cotton material. What's the word? Hempy material that just soaks up body odour and sweat. I'm really sorry. Where that came from, I don't know. But yeah, it just felt greasy. It looked lovely when you first get them, and then in a few weeks, it's sort of greasy. That's the problem. Jamie Blair. No relation to our ex-Prime Minister, I hope. Let's get you downstairs, Jamie. Get you out of the way. A few more bodies from upstairs. It's getting there. The disgusting common room. As much as I can clean it, should be clean fairly soon. I think probably burning those sofa chairs would be a plus. There you go. Off he goes. Maybe he doesn't go yet. Oh, no, he's gone. Good job, Jamie. You're a star, mate. Did I just send something up? I sent something up. Or did I send something down? There's nothing there. I must have sent some barrels up, I guess. I thought I sent some boxes down. Am I going crazy? Possibly. There's no... Where? Don't tell me it's stuck halfway. Oh no, we'll have a look in a minute. No, don't panic yet. No, don't panic me. I'm sure it's all fine. I'm sure it's all tickety-boo. What's this here? Floyd Sparks. Go, Floyd. Any other bodies up here? No, we're body free. Apart from whoever's in the bin. I've forgotten them already. Pretty sorry. Very sorry whoever we were. I'm afraid you're just part of my working day now. You're not a real person to me. It's hard, but truthful. More trash. You're just a speed bump in my day. Let's go downstairs and see what heck has gone on with this. Hold on. Let's not make things worse. There we go. Let's go and find out what went on with this lift. Don't please have gone wrong. That would be a real pain in my tushy if that's gone wrong. I wouldn't even have to sort it. Ghosting, I guess. Ghosting solves everything. If in doubt, ghosting. But I'd rather not. Off you go. Right. Let's have a little look. Nothing in it. I sent some boxes down. I'm actually trying to crane my head, looking up the screen. Do you think they're somehow jammed halfway up? Not sure. We'll find out in a minute. So okay, let's get some these barrels aren't. I might as well carry them up the stairs. Those barrels. They're not really worth going out to get them, and then take them into the put them into the thing. Okay, we'll get one anyway. We'll get a barrel anyway. There's some over here in the corner, isn't there? Just because we can test. Maybe we'll knock them free by setting a lift up. It's really bizarre, though. Maybe I'm just going crazy. And I didn't actually put any boxes in there at all. I'm sure I did. Maybe they've dropped through the world. That's a possibility as well. Which also ruins things for me. Let's have a looky. 'Tis a mystery. I need to go back and look at my recording to see what I actually did there. Sure, I put some stuff in it. Well, okay, we'll test it again, shall we? Let's get... Yeah, I put 2 boxes in there. Well, okay, 1 box. Because I thought about putting this 3rd box in, and I didn't do it. Right, we've got a couple of boxes out here, a couple of small ones. I mean, if they fall to the well, does that affect my score? Because they're not stacked, are they? Are they literally gone? How did that count? How did the game count it? Let's not put another one in. Let's just do this. Right, you're watching. Be the judge of my sanity. There's 2 boxes in there, right? Just keep thinking that. 2 boxes in there. There's 2 boxes in there. There's 2 boxes. Don't forget the 2 boxes. You're not going crazy. There's 2 boxes in the lift. We just had a crash. Oh, I had a crash. You didn't really have a crash. We had a crash. You're involved in this as well. You're as much to blame as I am. And this has also gone wrong because the game had to get restarted and the lift. This thing's now stopped working. Oh god. Yeah, I suspect it is the lift that is doing the problem. The same thing about the rust thing going wrong. The rust part of the workshop, whatever, going wrong. Let's see if this is now working. Now the program's restarted with this. Let's give a test item. Is this now working? It is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so I had a crash, and I suspect it is the lift that's causing the problem. The boxes that I put in there are back upstairs. So, as lovely as this little lift is, I don't think we're going to use it anymore. Because it has... I think it has some possible problems. So I'm going to have to lug the boxes up and down the stairs, which is annoying. But it's not the end of the world. Not by any means. So, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'm more pleased than anything that... Talk about low expectations. But I'm more pleased than anything that there was still a save that happened. An auto-save happened not that long ago. And I didn't lose a whole bunch of this session of me whittling on about rubbish. And the amount of work that I did. But never mind, I'd have got around it eventually one way or another. Whatever had happened, I'd have dealt with it. Crashes happen. The bad stuff sometimes happen. There's a lesson in life, kids. Bad stuff sometimes happens. Yeah, like you don't know. I think people learn that from an early age, really, that bad stuff happens. It's not like, oh, when you're old and wise, like me, well, old at least, like me, you find these things out. No, I think kids are very smart. Kids find things out very, very early on in life. And not always good things. This chair I'd moved out is now back. It'll cubby. Yeah, I don't actually know any teachers, not anymore. I knew someone who used to be a teacher, but you know, I think those are the people who work in the health services and the emergency services. They're the ones that discover the things that we sort of most of us breeze past in life and never realise. You know, the bad things that normal people deal with. You know, the things you see on the news that you think are an exception. You know, bad stuff happens on the news. Well, bad stuff doesn't happen on the news. Bad stuff is reported on the news. And you think, well, that's just a little, you know, it's just people here and there. It's nothing to do with me. I don't know who these people are. It doesn't happen that often. And I think it's people in the right areas learn, you know, teachers and emergency service people, they find out that bad stuff is more common than you'd like to know. That's because you're not experiencing it. It's just your perspective. I mean, you couldn't go through life like that anyway, could you, all the time? You couldn't go through worrying constantly about the bad things that can happen. You'd never do anything. You just curl up in a corner, I guess. It's not that we're callous necessarily. It's just that we are. You're protecting your own, not your sanity, but your peace of mind by just blanking that stuff out. You know, if it doesn't apply to you, then you're probably not going to think about it. And unfortunately, things that happen to kids, bad things that kids have to deal with, even if it's not actually them directly, but they've been affected by it because of family and friends. It's more common than you might realise. I'm wittering again. Sorry, I know. Just the brain. the brain turning over as I do the mindless stuff with the viscera. That could have been put up better, couldn't it? There we go. I should probably take another bin. Take another bin. I said bin, not organs.